Hello, and welcome to the 6th edition of the Say What Quiz Challenge, proudly brought to you by Say What with support from the Swedish Embassy in Zimbabwe. Let's get to know our teams. Teams, please tell us your names and where you're from, starting from podium 1 to podium 4.
Hi, my name is Lucia Sanaga Vilna from Women's University in Africa.
My name is Walter Bwanya from Women's University in Africa.
My name is Kelvin Bepete from the University of Zimbabwe.
My name is Taonga Benhilda Mugwanyo from the University of Zimbabwe.
My name is Daniela Wadzanai Manzini from the National University of Science and Technology.
I'm Yolanda Chikomba from Great Zimbabwe University.
I'm Kosilo Musastelo Mponzi from Great Zimbabwe University.
Wonderful. And I am the Quizmaster, El Presidente. And as Quizmaster, I solemnly affirm that I will execute my duties as Quizmasters while, to the best of my ability, protecting, preserving, and guarding the integrity of the outcome. An outcome which the teams will give us by virtue of the answers that they provide. That being said, these are my rules. I will ask each question twice. You will have 30 seconds to write down your answers, and when your time is up, you are required to put your pens down and reveal your answers to the judges. Each correct answer will give you 10 points. I will now receive the questions, and teams, you may confirm if they are in a sealed envelope. Teams, are we ready? The teams are ready, the stage is set, let the games begin. The theme for this quiz challenge is a decade of action. Students unpacking and pushing for global goals. The theme for this episode is Eastern and Southern African ministerial commitments. We begin with the segment True or False. Question 1. Say what contributes to Zimbabwe targets in achieving ESA commitments on access to youth-friendly services through its telehealth service with the toll-free 577. True or false? Say what contributes to Zimbabwe targets in achieving the ESA commitment on access to youth-friendly services through its telehealth service with the toll-free 577. True or false? Your time starts now. Time is up, pens down. Teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1, please tell us your answer.
True.
True. Spoken with confidence. Have you ever called 577?
I haven't, but I plan to.
But you plan to.
Yeah,
you are confident.
Yes, I'm confident.
We love the confidence. Podium number 2.
True.
True. Have you ever called 577?
Yes.
You have. Interesting. Podium number 3.
True.
True. Have you called 577?
No.
You have not, but you are confident there is someone at the end of that line.
Yes.
Podium number 4. True or false?
It's true.
True. And you are confident in that answer?
Very confident.
Teams are confident and teams are correct. The correct answer is true. Question number 2. Ensuring that young people have access to youth-friendly sexual and reproductive health services is a key ESA commitment. True or false? Ensuring that young people have access to youth-friendly sexual and reproductive health services is a key ESA commitment. True or false? Your time starts now. Your time is up. Pens down. Teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1. What is your answer?
True.
Podium 2.
True.
Podium 3.
True.
Podium 4.
True.
All teams replied true, and all teams are correct. The correct answer is true. Our next category, definition of terms. Question 3. On 12 January 2024, Zimbabwe saw the promulgation of the statutory instrument SI2 of 2024, Presidential Powers, Temporary Measures, Criminal Laws, Protection of Children and Young Persons, Regulation 2024, which raised the age of consent from 16 to 18. Define the age of consent. On January 12, 2024, Zimbabwe saw the promulgation of the statutory instrument SI2 of 2024, Presidential Powers, Temporary Measures, Criminal Laws, Protection of Children and Young Persons, Regulations 2024, which raised the age of consent from 16 to 18. Define the age of consent. Your time starts now. Time is up. Pens down. Teams, reveal your answers. Podium 1, please tell us your answer.
The age when you are able to make decisions on your own.
Podium 1, do you agree with the current age of consent?
Yes.
You wouldn't change it.
Yes.
Podium 2, please tell us your answer.
The legal term for the minimum age for which someone is able to make decisions about sexual activity or marriage.
And you are confident in that answer?
Yes.
Podium 2, do you think all adults also are competent enough to make decisions about marriage?
Yes.
Do you think all adults are?
Yes, they are.
Interesting. Podium 3,
The number of years someone is supposed to have in order to give permission for marriage, sex.
Podium 4,
When one is able and mature enough to say yes or no to sex.
Podium 4, do you agree with the current age of consent?
Yes.
So you wouldn't change it if you had the chance?
No.
Podium 3, would you change it?
No.
No. Interesting. The correct answer is the age at which one is legally competent to give consent, especially to marriage or sexual acts. Question number 4. What is emergency contraception? What is emergency contraception? Your time starts now. Your time is up. Pens down. Teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1.
Termination of pregnancy within a short space.
In a short space. Podium 2.
Safe and legal way to reduce pregnancy after unprotected sex or failed contraception. Then we wrote 120 hours.
And you are confident it's 120 hours,
Yes,
not 122 or 124.
120.
120.
72 to 120.
Podium number 3.
A method or pill used to prevent pregnancy after unprotected sex to be taken within 120 hours.
120 hours. Podium number 4.
These are pills or methods of pregnancy prevention that are taken emergency.
Emergency. Have you ever been in an emergency? Podium number 4.
No.
No. Podium number 3.
No.
You have never been in an emergency. Podium number 2.
No.
No. Podium number 1.
No.
No emergencies.
No emergencies.
Very safe, are we? The correct and safe answer is a safe, legal, and effective way to reduce the risk of pregnancy up to 5 days, 120 hours after unprotected sex and or failed contraception. Moving on to abbreviations. Target 6 of the renewed ESA ministerial commitments is to fast-track regional and country-level actions to EUPs among adolescents and young people aged 10 to 24 years by 40%. What does EUP stand for? Target 6 of the renewed ESA ministerial commitments is to fast-track regional and country-level actions to EUPs amongst adolescents and young people aged 10 to 24 years by 40%. What does EUP stand for? Your time starts now. Time is up. Pens down. Teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1.
Nothing.
Nothing. Unfortunately, with that answer, you also get nothing. Incorrect. Podium 2.
Early and unintended pregnancies.
And that is your early and intended answer.
Yes.
Yes. Podium 3.
Early and unplanned pregnancy.
Unplanned. Was your answer a planned or unplanned answer?
It was a planned answer.
It was a planned answer. Podium 4.
Emergency unprotected pregnancy.
Please repeat that. Podium 4.
Emergency unprotected pregnancy.
Did you feel like you were in an emergency when you were writing the answer?
Sort of.
Sort of. Well, the correct answer is early and unintended pregnancies. Unfortunately, Podium 4, emergency, is incorrect. Next abbreviation. The ZNFPC often partners with SAYWHAT during events such as the Agricultural College's Sports Gala to provide young people with access to SRHR services and commodities. What does ZNFPC stand for? The ZNFPC often partners with SAYWHAT during events such as the Agricultural College's Sports Gala to provide young people with access to SRHR services and commodities. What does ZNFPC stand for? Your time starts now. Time is up, pens down, teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1.
Nothing.
Nothing again. Podium 2.
Zimbabwe National Family Planning Council.
Podium 3.
Zimbabwe National Family Planning Council.
Podium 4.
Zimbabwe National Population Committee.
The correct answer is Zimbabwe National Family Planning Council. Moving on to general knowledge. Fill in the blank. The Ministry of Health and Child Care and the Ministry of coordinate the regional framework on adolescent sexual and reproductive health and rights. The Ministry of Health and Child Care and the Ministry of coordinate the regional framework on adolescent sexual and reproductive health and rights. Your time starts now. Time is up, pens down, teams, reveal your answers. Podium 1.
Ministry of Women Affairs.
Ministry of Women Affairs. Podium 1. Are you Zimbabwean citizens?
Yes, we are.
Interesting. Podium 2.
Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education.
Are you Zimbabwean citizens? Podium number 2.
Yes.
Podium number 3.
Ministry of Sports, Youth and Recreation.
Ministry of Sports, Youth and Recreation.
Ministry of Sports, Youth and Recreation.
What inspired that answer?
The youth.
The youth. Podium 4.
Ministry of Health and Child Welfare.
Interesting. That was the first ministry I said. So the ministry appears twice, which unfortunately is incorrect. The correct answer is the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education. Question number 8. SAYWHAT has an online CSE school. What is it called? SAYWHAT has an online CSE school. What is it called? Your time starts now. Time is up, pens down, teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1.
Nothing.
The CSE school that is online is called Nothing.
We couldn't come up with nothing, with anything.
Interesting. Podium number 2.
Smart Learners Hub.
Are you smart learners? Podium number 2.
Yes.
Yes, I see. Podium number 3.
Smart Learners Hub.
Are you also smart learners?
Yes.
We'll find out in a moment. Podium number 4.
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, unfortunately, podium number 1 and number 4 will also get nothing because the correct answer is the Smart Learners Hub. Moving on to the next segment, pictorial. Question number 9. On the screen is the Zimbabwe current Minister of Primary and Secondary Education in Zimbabwe. What is his name? On the screen is the Zimbabwe current Minister of Primary and Secondary Education in Zimbabwe. What is his name? Your time starts now. Time is up. Pens down. Teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1.
Nothing.
Nothing once again. You seem to love that answer, Podium 1. Podium number 2.
Honorable Dr. Torerai Moyo.
Interesting. Podium number 2. Are you citizens of Zimbabwe?
Yes.
And you are confident in your answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting. Podium number 3.
Minister Mutize.
Minister Mutize. Podium number 3. Are you also citizens of Zimbabwe?
Yes.
And have you been through primary and secondary education?
Yes.
And today you came up with that answer in confidence?
No.
No. Why not? No answer. Podium number 4.
It's Jonathan Moyo.
Podium number 4. Are you Zimbabwean citizens? Have you been through primary and tertiary or secondary education?
Yes.
And today you have told us that the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education in Zimbabwe is Jonathan Moyo.
We are not sure, but we know it has something to do with Moyo.
You are not sure. As citizens of Zimbabwe who have been through primary and secondary education, the teams are incorrect. The correct answer is Honorable Dr. Torerai Moyo. Question number 10. Pictured is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection. What is the name of the virus? Pictured is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection. What is the name of the virus? Your time starts now. Time is up, pens down. Teams, please reveal your answers. Podium 1.
HIV virus.
HIV virus. And you are confident that looks like the HIV virus.
Yes.
Podium number 2.
HIV, human immunodeficiency virus.
Podium number 3.
Human immunodeficiency virus.
Podium number 4.
We have coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Interesting answer. Podium number 2. How did you find lockdown?
It was terrific.
What was terrific about it?
Not seeing each other.
Not seeing each other. Did that reduce the chances of the HIV or chances of coronavirus?
Coronavirus, of course.
Coronavirus, of course. Podium number 1. How did you find lockdown?
We found it difficult
What was difficult about it?
not being able to do our daily, everyday things.
Everyday things like
Everyday things like running, walking, meeting people, and socializing.
socializing. Podium number 3. How did you find lockdown?
It was a difficult moment.
Difficult moment. Were you afraid of catching the coronavirus?
Yes.
Yes, you were afraid of catching the coronavirus. You don't have to be afraid for now because you got the answer correct. The correct answer is human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, with podium 1 and 2. Well done.
This concludes round 2 of the competition. We are right in the middle, and the competition has never been much more stiffer. These are the results. Women's University in Africa, 30 points. University of Zimbabwe, 100 points. National University of Science and Technology, 50 points. Great Zimbabwe University, 30 points. I cannot wait to see who will emerge victorious in this road to the Say What quiz challenge. Stay tuned for round 3. Thank you so much.
And that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you to our teams. Thank you to our viewers for watching. Till we meet again, goodbye.